Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy Monday to everybody. Good to see you, Willie. Please, when you come in, let me know where you are viewing from. I'm glad to see everyone popping in. Willie, Terry, good afternoon to you. For those in different time zones, good morning, good evening. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend and starting off the week beautiful. Look like it's beautiful outside, and the weather is a little brisk here in the Carolinas, but all is well. I had a great Sunday, amazing uh, Sunday actually. Everything went well. So let me see who's here. Shout out. Time to shout out. We're gonna do some questions, answers. We're gonna do some ear training. Good afternoon, Mike. Doug Wilson. Chicago. Lawton, Oklahoma. You made it. Concord. That's what I'm talking about. A friend of mine is up that way. He just called me last night, and he's performing in Charlotte tonight. He's performing in Charlotte there tonight. I don't know if you're able to get to the concert, but they're performing there tonight, Jay. All right. Said Doc Wilson, Mike. What's up, Andy? Strong Island, New York. I'm telling you, my family be jumping in here from Strong Island. Yes, good to see everybody. Stanley's. Xavier Martin. Stanley said he spoke to a friend of mine this weekend. Xavier, absolutely. Xavier is a really amazing guitar player, good friend of mine. Love his spirit, love his playing, but I love his spirit. He's a good guy. Tony Rogers from Durham, North Carolina. Thank you, Tony, for popping in. Yeah, we're gonna play some guitar today. We're gonna do a little ear training. I want to see how you guys' ears are. And I'm here to answer your questions here every Monday from 12 noon, most of the time until 1. I'm here to answer questions, concerns, and anything regarding guitar and quartet music. I want to ask some questions. 5:30, then I have a practice. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what time the concert is. He plays guitar with John Mayer. It's Isaiah Sharkey. He plays guitar with John Mayer, so it's the John Mayer concert. I'm not sure what time he said the show started. He thought he was coming here to Durham or to the Raleigh area, but he said that they're in Charlotte. So if you're able to make that concert, it's going to be a good one. And I'll see if I can connect you with him. I'll give him a shout a little bit. Jack Woods, hello from Arkansas. You're at work, just wanted to know what Elixir strings you use, Nano, Web, OptiWeb, or Polyweb. We'll catch the rest of the video later. Thanks. I used 10 to 46 on most guitars, the OptiWeb. Absolutely love the Elixir OptiWeb. It's not as, I don't feel a coating as much, so that's what I use. Jack, thanks for popping in. I know a lot of you guys are at work and all of that good stuff, so I get it. But I appreciate you taking the time to come in and say hello. And then for those who will jump on and do the replay, glad to have you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little button up there, and that bell, ding, ding, ding. So when I come on, because sometimes it's unscripted, unscheduled, and I'll pop on here and we'll have some fun. We'll go over some stuff, okay? So guys, tell me, what are we working on today? And what questions do you have for me? Come on, I'm ready for you. I'm all set. Got my gear all up in here and guitar over there and a few guitars over there. So I want to hear from you. For those who came on at right at 12, you listened to my mentor, who was Spanky Alford, and if you've heard anything that he played in that clip, most of the stuff that I play, it's knockoff of what that man played and created. His movement, his style, his chording, his phrasing, absolutely love it. Terry Wyatt from Robin, North Carolina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you coming in, Terry. Glad to see you here. But yeah, if you, and I'm going to play a little bit more of it so you guys can hear, kind of hear some his phrasing, his movement, his tone. Everything about Spanky Alford was just, to me, was so amazing and left this earth way too soon. I miss him. Good character too. He wasn't just a great guitarist. He was just a great person. He touchable, you know. As big as musician he was, he would sit down and talk and play and show anyone. It didn't matter what level. So, you know, I try to pattern myself behind his legacy. You know, I will never be the player that that he is or was or still is. So that's my guy. Mike Turner, okay, Kevin, you supposed to do a chord progression using Mr. Howard Carroll, Mr. Carroll. But you know what? Let's see. Let me grab this. You know what? I'm gonna do it with this guitar, I believe, but it doesn't do it any justice. Let me grab another guitar, cause when you do Howard Carroll, you gotta have that Howard Carroll tone. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab this guitar right quick. Y'all bear with me as I grab this box and boom, this strap. We're live. Okay. So, you gotta have this kind of guitar, because you gotta have this kind of tone with Mr. Carroll stuff, or you won't do it no justice. And I did say I was gonna do a Howard Carroll type of thing for you. Here you go. Mr. Howard Carroll. He is like that's him all day. That's Mr. Howard Carroll for you. You got that, Mr. Turner? Or you gotta do that. All of that, Mr. Howard Carroll. go, Mike. That's Mr. Howard Carroll. All right. Any more questions? Oh, you're welcome. Come on, y'all are quiet today. Why is everybody so quiet? Questions. What you got for me? This is an Ibanez George Benson GB10. This one is called Sunny. This is a newer one. This is not an old one. This is pretty much a new one. I'm not even sure the year, but it's a newer one. And I named this one, and I named my guitars after people who have influenced my life big time. And this one is named Sunny. It's after my uncle who passed away. This one is called Sunny. Okay. Walt Williams, congratulations to you and the First Lady. rest of you. Okay. We have Sonny. We have Nellie. We have Barbara. We have Charlie. We have okay, Charlie. We have Charlie, and then we have Charles too. Yeah. So yeah, these are the ones that I'm looking at right now, and these are all family members or people who have influenced my life. Nellie is my mom. Barbara is my sister. Sonny is my uncle. Charlie is my dad. Charles Cook is the person who took me under his wing. I have a Fred. Fred McLean is here. Who else do I have over here? Those are the ones that I'm looking at right now. But yeah. Oh, Walt, it is easy. Walt says, what? He said, you make it look so easy because it is easy stuff. Yep. Triads. Right? Walks. Chromatic walk. Whole step. Then chromatic. And then augmented. The triad, the E with the A flat in the bass. Yep. 5. Right? Minor. 3, 4. The scale that I played was whole tone over that walk. Then I went chromatic at that point. Or just like the sharp one, going to F before going back to the 1. Yeah, the 1. You can play a scale over that. Yeah, something like that. Over that F major 7. So kind of open up the ears a little bit, and then back to your 1. And it's like diminished stuff before going back to the 1. Right there, like that. 2, diminish. 1. Don, what's up? Don says, Don from South Carolina checking in. It says, that style you playing with your fingers sounds so good. I'm doing my best to get there. Those quick movements from one chord to the next, haven't gotten that part yet. We got you. We got you, Don. So yeah, I'll slow it down for you too. Walt says, I understand all of it, but the way you put it together. It's just hearing the movements and the placement. And that's the big part, Walt, and everybody. That's a big part of playing guitar. It's not, it's what you play, what you're able to do, but how you put it together makes it work. You know, how you put these things together really makes it work. Being able to play those diminished chords and transitions, like the 3, which is the A flat minor, minor 7, right? Diminished. Then you go into the 2, and then do another diminish, right? And you could do that and go to the 4 if you wanted to go. See that? You can move it like that. And it's just stuff that will come by experimenting and practicing and playing. Don, like, see it? Here we go, Don. Or you can do that. You can do all of that. You can do right, two, right, right there. Yeah, yeah. Augment it right there. Mm, 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 See, all of that stuff you can do, and it's just practicing and just moving things and experimenting and taking the time with this instrument. And the same thing that I play in E, I can play in C. Yeah. Yeah. And, all of this stuff works. It works, but you have to take the time to work on it, learning and playing different chords and applying these different chords and these different moves, understanding your major scale and how it works, understanding your minor scales, your diminished, augmented, understanding your chords, how chords are built and put together, gives you options. What happens is when you play guitar, and a lot of times, and I was talking to someone last night, a lot of times when we play guitar and we hear musicians talk about, when you hear musicians talk about, I'm in a box, they're in a box because they don't understand theory, some basic theory, and understand how chords are built and put together. So once you understand that and understand your fretboard, it gives you the freedom of doing so many different things because you understand how it's made, how it's played. Being able to play a 9 chord and making it augmented and being able to play a Mixolydian scale over it because of the notes and the chord. Over see that? I'm able to do that stuff because I understand how the chords are built and how they move and how I can play over because I know the relationship. I know the kinfolks. Y'all know that. Y'all, when we talk about what's related, and we know what notes are in the chord, we know how the chord is built, we can play over the 4. If I'm playing in A minor, right? I'm playing in A minor, and I know I want to play the 4, which is the D9, right? If I play the D9, I know I can play that. I can play that over it. And then I also know that C major is related to the minor. Okay? So this is that's what's that? C what? C major 7. See that? Over that 4, and it still works because we all related. Over that. All of that stuff will work, but you get all of this stuff by understanding where you are musically and learning the basic theory stuff. And that's why when I teach, I don't teach tips and tricks. I don't do the tips and tricks thing. I rather teach the foundational stuff so you'll understand how to get the stuff and how to use it, how to place it, to make it work for whatever genre you're doing. You can be playing quartet, jazz, R&B, the whole 9 yards. You're able to do these things because you understand how it's put together. and then you start placing Walt. You start placing things to in different places that's related. That's and it just makes sense. All right, Don Woodbury. I can do it with major and minor chords, but augmented and diminished chords I'm working on the fingering placement. And that's the key thing is fingering and placement. Placement. If we play, and I do this all the time, being able to know and able to change the intervals and play different intervals. All of that stuff you can do if you understand what it is that you're doing. But if you don't understand what you're doing or what you're playing, it'll lock you up. And that's why I teach what I teach in the boot camp, and anytime I'm on any platform, I'm trying to get musicians and guitar players to understand it's not as crazy as people think it is. It's not as wild and nuts as people think it is. If you know exactly what's going on, like Walt was just saying a minute ago, he was saying, I know what it is, but it's the placement, how I put things together. And it's only because I experiment. And it's just how you put it together, how you thinking. And it doesn't matter what key. A lot of people shy away from like the B flats. Doesn't matter because what I know is I know my fretboard pretty good, where I'm able to maneuver around and understand the same fingering I can play in E, I can play in B flat, I can play at F sharp, I can play anywhere. It doesn't matter. Okay, let me get to some of this. Okay, please give us some tips in setting the tone. Somebody asking for some tips. Oh, Dan. Hey, Dan. Please give us some tips on setting tone, cutting through the mix when you're not mic'd up. One tip that I can offer you, when you're not mic'd up and you want to cut through the mix, change your pickups. Don't get stuck on the neck pickup. Don't be afraid of the bridge pickup. And that will cut through. And then when you're playing with the band, don't play in the same register if everybody's here. Or there. Go there. Go there. Use that. And use stuff like or you can play that stuff in higher registers and it will cut through the mix without being loud. I promise it will. Change your pickups. Not pickups, but change up your selector switch. Go down to your bridge pickup. If you're using a Strat, go to those positions, and you'll hear yourself coming through without actually turning up the volume of your guitar. So I hope that helps. Thomas, hey Thomas. Thomas is from Maryland, home of the PRS. My house. Good to see you, Cap. No, that's good to see you, Thomas. Mike, the 1, 2, 3, 4. was awesome. I'm working on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 3, 4. 1, 4. See that? Two different ways of doing it real quick. 1, 3, 4, or 1, 3, 4. You know? Right? You do that. You do that too. Yeah. Yeah. See that? Yeah. So we have so many options, and we shouldn't be afraid to explore these things. Listen, for those who are just coming in, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you spending your lunchtime with me. I'm here for another few minutes. And if you have questions or something that you've been working on that I can help you with, please let me know. Seb, thank you. Seb said fire. Yeah. So, and we just have so much. Stuff like that. And all of these are just double stops. See, stuff like that. That's my gospelized stuff. Somebody asked me in boot camp, what is that you play? This gospel. I gospel stuff when I go to my 4. If I'm in D. Mike Turner said 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? There's just so many ways to play it. And just coming, same thing from the here. See that? Even just hanging right here. Can you do that gospel run again? Here we go. I'm in E now. Gospel run. But you know what it is, Seb? I want you to understand something. You have to understand how I'm doing it. How am I doing this? And how am I making this work? Okay? So don't get stuck on the lick itself. Because if you only get the lick, you don't understand how it could be used. You got to understand how it could be used and how it's built. Yep, and a lot of this stuff, I mean all of this stuff, I share in my boot camp and other platforms that I'm using. Do you have a PDF for harmonizing the chord forms you're showing us? Thank you. No, I don't have a PDF. I do not have a PDF set up for this stuff, because right now what I'm doing is I'm playing it off the cuff. As you asked for it, I'm laying it out, playing it. So I don't have anything set up like that, but that's a consideration. That's a great question. I'll look into doing that. Somebody asked about tabs at one point too, doing some tab stuff. Any more questions? Any more questions? Yes, I understand how chords and progressions is J. I guess a lot of a lot. Seb says a lot of the just I have done on standards have helped me with that. That's good. Good to know. Jonas. Excellent information. Hello from Sweden. Hey, Sweden. You know what? Michael, I think it's Michael, Chord Michael. I can get into some of that stuff, but I'd rather not do it right now, right here, because we've been dipping into a lot of the stuff that I teach in my boot camp. And also, and from my site, I have a stuff coming up that I'm going to have all of this stuff laid out. But yeah, I could show the cage system and show you all of that stuff. I could, absolutely, but I'm not going to do it right here, right now. But Hank, stay with me. Go to my website. Go to my website, kevinwilsonguitar.com. A lot of stuff is laid out in my course, my mini course, as well. But I'm doing some other stuff too that you'll be able to get this information and the stuff that you're asking about. Somebody, you asked for that progression again. See that? Any more questions? The first part sounds like I could use 11 or 5. Yes. When playing over the 11. Yes, you can. So many ways of catching that move. Yeah. Walt, why are you asking me to play 12 bar blues? Why are you clapping, Jay? You are so funny. Harold Washington. No, you know what? I took one request today, and the reason why I played this for Walt is because Walt. I know Walt understands how things are put together, but I normally don't do the request thing like that because if you don't really understand um, how things are played, then you'll get stuck on muscle memory, and I try to get away from that. That's why I did that. Jay, you caught me. You busted me. Um, Harold Washington, good morning. Are you still conducting boot camp? Yes, I am. I would like to be able to understand what I am playing in improv. Yes, Harold Washington, that is so important. Unfortunately, boot camp have already started. Open enrollment has closed. We're going into our third week this weekend, this Saturday. So, but I have some other stuff coming down the pipe. So stay with me. I'm pointing. Stay with me. I got you. Walt Williams said, anyone else sitting here smiling or laughing like I am right now? You're funny, Walt. Walt is so funny. Great guitar player, great friend of mine. Just recently got engaged to his beautiful, beautiful fiance, Congratulations to you both. I'm so happy for you. I am. And the reason why I modulated, Walt, when playing that, because people will say, "Oh, you picked your favorite key to play stuff in." So what I like to do is I like to modulate and move, so people say, "Okay, well, he's not stuck on one key." No, I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. Able to move and be able to play the stuff because I know where I am. I understand my fretboard, and I want you to understand your fretboard. That's why you have to stay with me, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with me. This stuff here will help you. That little box you think you're stuck in, you're not stuck. It's just a little bit of understanding will open up your fretboard, so you can play stuff in any key. And just randomly. All the stuff that you can connect. Raphael, what's up? What's up? Shreveport, Louisiana. One Pro 1234. What's going on? Greetings, sir. Can you talk about how to play with less tension? You know what? Hey, Walt Pettiford. Hey, Ron. Good to see all you guys pop on. Got a few more minutes. And you know what? And I see a lot of musicians attack their guitar so hard. They would be like, You know what? And that works in its place. But you know what? Dynamics is even better when you're able to hit it when it's needed to be hit like that. But finesse, taking care of that lady. See, slid in a little harder, back. You know, being able to play it with finesse and not really attack it. But when you need it, it's there. It's there. But playing at that high level intensity all the time doesn't leave any room for dynamics at all. Even like when picking, when doing like a scale like that, you know, I trailed off. See that? You know, being able to do that stuff, you know, pull offs and hammer ons. Love your, hey, Mr. Pettiford. Hey, Ron, good to see you. Terry Wyatt, love your placement of those chords. See you next time. Thank you for hanging out, Terry. Good to see you, man. Appreciate it. We have 4 more minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, as they would say in the studio or doing plays and doing events. 4 minutes. Places, but we're out in 4 more minutes. See, you see how I hit that One Pro? I hit it hard first. Tremolo picking? What is tremolo picking? Uh, Mr. Edwards said, "Can I demonstrate an example of tremolo picking?" What's that? Is that what that is? I'm not sure what tremolo picking is. I'm not sure what that is. That's you got me on that one. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Any more questions? Questions? Yeah. Any more questions? Got another minute to go. Listen, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Haley, what's happening? When playing alone, what are good progressions to practice with as far as your style of playing? When playing alone, what is your progression? What are good progressions to practice with as far as your style of playing? That's a good question. If I'm playing alone, depending on what I'm doing, if I'm playing a song, trying to find melodies. Two five. You can do 2-5. You can do 2-5, 3-6, 2-5, and then 1. You can do something like that, right? 2-5, 3, 3-6, 2-5. You can do that. I did something like that on Instagram today. I posted thinking. Yeah. You can do that. No. No, I did it wrong. Here we go. No. Yeah. I forgot what I did. crazy. I forgot what I played. So basically, you can play various variations of the same chord and stretch it out further. Correct. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Like Jonas was saying, 2-5, 3-6, 3-6, 2-5, 2-5-1, right? And then do a turnaround. Then go back to the 2-5 again. Oh. Right, right. Right? You can do just so many things you can do with that. All right, it is 1:03, and it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. I can't. It's time to go. Warren, you come in late with it. Well, anyway, till next time, thank you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If there's something that you want me to work on next Monday, please write it in the comments. Write it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to share, as long as I don't go over people's head. Now, I get some questions on here from people, and I respect and I understand what you're trying to do and what you want to grasp, but I try not to go over people's head with some of this stuff, because we have such an array of people from any and every level, and what I don't want to do is I don't want to lose anybody. So I want to be able to share and where the masses will understand. And for those who want to get in depth, reach out to me. info@kevinwilsonguitar.com. info@kevinwilsonguitar.com. That's my email address. My web site is kevinwilsonguitar.com. Kevin Wilson Guitar. Email is info@kevinwilsonguitar. info@kevinwilsonguitar. My web address is kevinwilsonguitar.com. And I will be more than happy to share with you. You are welcome. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Love you too, Walt. Love you too, man. I'm going to hit you up in a little bit. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. One Pro, my dude. I got to go. Thank you so much. Thanks for your greatness. The will to give. Oh, I love sharing. Love sharing. Love sharing. But I gotta go.